Hi, good day po. This is your 2025 season by season forecast reading. Before I start po, do take note our reading is just a guide. However, this reading is going to be channeled in your name, energy, and your alignment in the year 2025. So, we will pull a lot of cards po for this reading. I-lay down ko muna. Can you expect in your 2025 year in regards to life in general, challenges, blessings, significant events. First card po, by the way, hi Sir JC. So this is your card for the end of 2024. Again, these cards are being channeled in your name and energy. And sabi po niya, you have the World card as the end of 2024 for you. In the forecast, this is so good po kasi this represents completion. This is also a card that represents finishing a cycle, tapos you're going to really have your new year. As in, new year na new year yung vibe. If you know po what I mean, for example, mailalet go ka na cycle in this year, since 2024 pa po ito. Kumbaga may mailalet go ka na hindi mo magaget na ulit ng 2025. For example, if ever po meron kang utang na binabayaran, there's potential na maybe makomplete mo na yung bayad sa utang na yon, and then of course 2025 wala ka nang babayarang utang. For example, pwede rin naman po na if ever you make peace with the past, your if ever you have a feud or hatred or enemy, siguro may potential na magkaroon ka ng reconciliation before this year ends, and that kind of energy will of course reset between you and that person, or will replenish some of your wounds. Kasi po, the World card again talks about completion, but this also talks about healing, rejuvenation, and also ending a cycle, 'di ba? If ever may end ka pong enemy situation, 'di ba? Mafe-fresh na ulit yung vibe mo na wala ka nang ganong klaseng kakaharaping enemy, for example. Anyways po, if you're looking at that card, then you can see na there's literally a black hole or black circle sa image na yan. And I feel like that represents some of your negative feelings na stored within, kasi it is also represented by water. It represents emotion po, diba? And may potential siguro mag-make peace ka na with the mistakes or with the not so good things that had happened, and papapalaya mo na yung sarili mo din from that thing. Especially po if ever all these years meron ka parang binubuhat na mga feelings, mga memories, mga hinagpis from the past, siguro i-end mo na po yun talaga ng 2024, and hindi na yun mapapasama pabalik ng hindi na yun mapapasama in your 2025. Hopefully so. So, let's dive in po sa next one, which is, ano naman po yung summary ng 2025 nyo? Sir JC. So, you have the 4 of Cups. So, I think po, you might think na 2025 is just the same. Kasi, of course, ganun naman ang buhay, nagsa-cycle. I feel like kasi mabababad ka po sa work or may potential na there's a lot of intense scenario when it comes to your work or job or business even, kasi po di ba namamahala ka ng isang empire when it comes to business. And of course po hindi natin mapipigilan naman dumating yung mga pagsubok regarding that. May potential po na you're going to be overworked a lot in the year 2025, but also feeling kind of a little disappointed about how things goes, or may potential na setbacks when it comes to your business, and maybe you will question your self-worth kasi may mga binild ka na pwedeng hindi mag-favorize sa kung anong gusto mong mangyari. For example, you're building something but then hindi siya nasunod sa kung anong gusto mong design, for example. That's just metaphorically speaking po, pwede yun mag-apply kung saan man. But there's something about being disappointed, pwedeng about the things that you have done. I feel like meron kasing sobrang big event na pwedeng makapag-disappoint sa'yo. Kahit na ang dami mo na po nagawa, kahit ang dami mo nang napagdaanan, dami mo ng succession, para ka pong may imposter syndrome 2025 kasi the Four of Cups represents emotional instability. But if you're looking at that, you can see po na she's actually very fine. Very abundant in regards to her health or how she is. Dito sa picture nito, walang kumbaga bahid ng poverty. Only the loneliness is consuming her. So may potential po na maybe kapag something came out nga and na-disappoint ka, as in madadrag down mo yung sarili mo despite na you have gone so many successes or so many abundance or even you overcome a lot of stuff, pero kapag talaga inatake ka ulit ng emotional instability mo, burnout, anxiety, or if ever meron pa rin pagkakataon na mag-look back ka from the past, pwede ka pa rin po talaga nun madala. And again, we cannot change the cycle if ever we are not doing anything about it. Kaya po, siguro lesson mo for this upcoming 2025 is i-control talaga po yung emotion kasi yun po yung sobrang kalaban nyo. Nagsistart yun sa emotion. Kapag nagmamanifest ka ng negative emotion, directly or indirectly, naapektuhan po yung moods nyo, diba? So, let's dive po sa next one, which is channeled message ng future self mo sa'yo in 2025. 2025 future self. So, eto po, tumalon. You have the King of Wands. So, sabi po ng future self mo, actually, ang dami mong ma-achieve pa. And ang dami mo pa pong potential na mag-get na mga good stuff actually. Pero, since meron kang time in 2025 nga na madadown sa point, parang baka konti lang yung magawa mo or ma-actualize mo talaga kasi drag down ka po talaga kasi nung emotion or feelings mo yon. Lalo na 'di ba, ang negative emotion sobrang nakakadala po, 'di ba? Anyways, the King of Wands represents abundance when it comes to creativity, when it comes to boost sales. So may potential din na mag-bloom talaga yung business nyo pa po even more. Kaso may mga time nga lang talaga na di natin mapipigilan na pwedeng mababa ang sales, ganun. And by the way po, my intuition is giving me this example. Alam niyo po yung issue nung sa 5-star manok, yung franchise business po. I think that you do franchises and maybe there's going to be some conflict when it comes to distribution or something. And the reason why po is because kanina pa talaga sinasuggest yung intuition ko, yung i-example yung manukan franchise na yon. And of course po kasi pag nag-franchise ka talaga namang big time dapat yung responsibility and devotion mo sa mga Patreons mo or sa mga tao na nag-avail sa'yo nung products mo or ng business na yon. So you have to be even more responsible daw according to your future self, but also be responsible din when it comes to yourself, your health. Kasi actually kapag okay ka po, ganun, ang ganda ng daloy ng mga bagay-bagay. If you look at that person, King of Wands, they seem very kind. Kind of calm and really content. Pero 'di ba, kapag tayo ay sobrang overwhelmed, anxious, hindi tayo mapakali. And your future self in 2025 would like you to embody this figure kasi nga in regards to your problems po, you can only solve them. And I do not know why, pero my intuition is also saying na what if, 'di ba po, you come to us when it comes to when you needed someone, guidance, ganan. What if we are gone pala? So, sino yung kumbaga magbibigay sa'yo ng guidance for yourself? Your future self is giving na you should guide yourself in times na you really needed to you really needed to change. It's up to you. I do not know why po. My intuition is saying na what if mawala kami, ako, in regards to doing readings. Maybe there's going to be plot twist regarding that. Nadadamay po yung energy namin dito. So, actually po, just sharing, hindi po namin like mag-read forever. So, maybe there's going to be change of wind when it comes to our career. Hindi pa po kami nag-read ng ganito namin eh. So, just in case po mawala kami in regards to breathing, ganan. So, you needed to come up with a guidance system for yourself kasi nga, kumbaga, mas kakailanganin mo po yung guidance mo for yourself kasi ikaw yung sobrang nakakaalam ng sarili mo and the things that you should do. But hopefully, we'll be able to guide you po in regards to that if ever something happen. But that's what I'm getting in regards to the message of your future self in 2025 for you. Let's dive in po sa month by month. Pero, ika-cut up ko po kasi ang hirap upload sa YouTube. And, yun. To be continue po sa part 2.